Welcome back. Well, last promise, let's get chatting with the management of BLS International. The stock is higher in trade post its Q4 numbers. More than that, I think it's the unlock theme that seems to be catching everyone's attention. We have Mr. Shikhar Aggarwal, the Joint Managing Director of the company, who joins us on the show. Hi, Shikhar. Thanks a lot for joining in. Well, as I said, no better theme in terms of unlocking. You'll get your visa, but where do you travel? That could be another question. But, going by your past year's performance, FY21, you saw a degrowth of close to around 40%. But we have seen in the last few years, you've even done around 750 to around 800 crores odd. What would be your rough estimate in terms of revenues for FY22, given the fact that as things open up, people are going to be rushing to travel?
Thanks, Faisal, for calling. As you know, BLS International now is working for 46 client governments, and we are present in 66 countries. Last year was a very tough year for the company and the industry as a whole. Still, we managed to achieve a good bottom line of 50 odd crores, which was at the same lines of the year before. This year, as we speak, we are seeing countries opening up across the world. There is a lot of pent-up demand. There is revenge tourism. We have had inquiries from travelers. People are opting for services like a lot of value-added services like mobile biometric, where they do not want to visit the centers. So social distancing and travel secure is taking importance. So we are, hopeful this year we should cross, achieve a healthy margin, healthy numbers, and definitely we will surpass what we had achieved last year.
All right. What you had achieved last year was close to around 786 crores, and this is I'm talking about pre-pandemic. So hoping for you to look at that 800 crore number also in terms of a top line. But if you could tell us, a little about how many countries are currently operational in terms of visas. How many applications are you looking to process in FY22? Last year you did close to around 5.2 crores, if I'm not mistaken. And who are the top 3 countries? What's the contribution to your revenue from those top 3 countries?
So as we speak, till 31st March 2021, we have processed more than 52 million applications from when the company started. And every year, the applications processed by us are increasing. We have opened, our countries, major operation countries, which include Russia, China, and African countries, have started seeing big volumes. We are getting big footfall. In fact, we cannot, the number of appointments authorized by the government to us, the demand is surpassing that. So this year, we expect, to easily cross the numbers that we did last year. At least, I would say, if we did 5 million applications last year, at least we would do in the 10 to 11 million, minimum applications. Also, during pandemic, we won few good contracts, like for the Brazil government in China, for the Portugal embassy in Russia, which we could not perform because of the COVID. This year we expect the numbers from those contracts to start coming in. So that will lead to increase in revenue and margins for the company.
Okay, all right. Talking about margins, what should be the margin band that the stock market should be working with? What margins can you do? You're talking about 750 to 800 crores. That would be a run rate of around 200 plus crores on a quarterly basis. Let's see whether you can do that. But what should be the margin guidance? And also, you've specified a lot in your presentation about the value-added services, which are high margin specialized services, whether it's your mobile biometric, your premium lounge, etc. What is that as a percentage of your total revenues? Where do you see that headed, basically?
Yes. So, Nigel, services like mobile biometric, wherein people do not have to come to the center. We get the center to their houses. Now, because of social distancing and COVID, a lot of people are hesitant to actually come to the centers. So we have technology wherein our people come with the machines. You can give the biometric over there. We get good charges on that because it is a service wherein, our people has to leave the offices and come and visit your center. So even in the cities where we do not have centers, our people can fly down and avail these services. People who do not have, who have already given biometric in the last 5 years do not have to come to the center. We can do a courier pickup for them. And, so all these kind of services, we are seeing a big traction at this time. A lot of people are opting for travel insurances. They don't want to take the risk of countries again closing or opening. So insurance takes care of that risk.
So how much is that as a percentage of your sales? What is it likely to be going forward? And finally, what are your current receivables? I believe you had some receivables coming in from the Punjab government, etc. Are you getting that money? What's the outlook there?
Yes. So the revenue, value-added services have around 20 to 25% contribution on our overall revenue. We expect definitely revenue from value-added services to improve this year because of the social distancing norms and people opting for these kind of services. From the Punjab government, at one point of time we had more than 300 crores outstanding. Now we have received most of the money. Only 67 crores is pending, there is no dispute with the government. Government is very happy with the services. So we will be, getting that money also in the next few quarters.
What's the cash in the books? I think it's more than 200 crores. Last year you did an acquisition. Is there another acquisition on the anvil, or are you looking to return some money to your shareholders?
Correct. So we have more than 277 crores on the books as of 31st March. We did one acquisition that has been highly lucrative for us. We are getting a return in upwards of 20 to 15%, as a return on the investment. Plus, it has led to getting us more new contracts with different banks. We acquired a company called Starfin in the banking correspondence space. And as we speak, we have won contracts with different banks, and we are expanding our reach over there. We are definitely looking at, dividend. We have a dividend policy where we are declaring dividend and paying the money back to the shareholders. Even this, in the last board meeting, some dividend was announced. Going forward, we are looking at big acquisitions. We are looking at companies in our visa outsourcing field. We are, evaluating, and the money will be deployed, in getting those companies.
All right, Shikhar, thanks a lot for stopping by, giving us all those details as far as FY22 is concerned. 750 to 800 crores in terms of top line with increased margins and some more money coming in from the acquisitions that you made. We will keep an eye out on that. For now, the stock is at the high point of trade. But with that, we shift focus to our special segment where we get you a few ideas of profit coming in from our colleagues at Money Control Pro. Bharat Janani joins in with